I'm MPX and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Xbox Update Adventures Let's Play. This is a Let's Play where we're playing through the various updates that have come out for Minecraft on the console, building stuff, killing stuff, and of course, destroying stuff. And in today's episode, I'm actually going to be doing, I guess, one of those three things, but the less likely of the three, because it is actually going to be killing stuff. Because I really wanted to get some levels, because I'm level 14 again, and it's really sad when you get below level 30, because you stop being able to enchant, and it's just kind of a big sad thing. So I figured, rather than just being like, oh, this sucks, we can't enchant anymore, I figured why not just go ahead and get my levels all the way back up to somewhere in the 60s or the 70s. And you might think, Cat, that's ridiculous. You can't just set out to do that in one episode, except you actually can. So again, if you played Minecraft console for a while now, or you are familiar with all the settings of Minecraft console, there's actually something called the reset end option. Sorry, I'm going to kill this sheep, I have to do it. But there's something called the reset end option, which means that you can always get that first boost for killing your first ender dragon. You can do that every single time you want to, which means that every ender dragon kill is worth something like 1,000 times more on console. It might be like 40 times more or something. But there's like a significant boost to the XP you get for killing the ender dragon, which means what we're going to be doing today is going to be flying to our end portal, resetting the end. We'll do that live in today's video, and then I'm going to get myself a bunch of levels, which we can use to enchant. And I probably will do actually so, like just right away, like, you know, enchant like a bunch of pickaxes, a bunch of swords, just all the sort of stuff that I might end up needing. I mean, like another shovel might be a good idea, because I've realized that recently that, like, you know, all of this sort of stuff probably is quite essential for, like, when I do a destruction project or when I'm doing any building, I might as well have the enchanted stuff ready now rather than having to do it at the time, because sometimes it's annoying having to be like, oh yeah, I can only have efficiency 2 axe. Oh no, that's efficiency 4. But I had an efficiency 2 axe I was using for the woodland mansion construction, and I realized, like, you know, this is kind of sad, this is kind of missing out, and that's kind of a thing there. So we're going to be going through that, and we're going to be fixing that today. So that's our target for today's video. Let's talk a little bit about the obvious question I think everyone's going to have, because this is my Minecraft Xbox Let's Play, but there is a brand new beta. It's not an update, but, you know, it's said as an update, which is confusing. There's a brand new beta out for Minecraft Xbox. Shouldn't I be playing that? And the simple answer to that question is no, because this is a Minecraft console Let's Play. That brand new edition isn't quite Minecraft console yet. I mean, like, it sort of is eventually when it comes out, but right now it's just a beta that happens to be on the Xbox. So for the meantime, I'm going to be playing this world. I haven't made a proper decision on whether I will transfer eventually, and honestly, they've made it a bit easier for me because my world doesn't transfer right now. It bugs out, it crashes the game, which means I can just stay here and I can do my thing. So yeah, we're going to go down to our end portal. It's quite some distance away from the rest of the world, and now we're going to reset the end, which is currently exclusive to the old version of Minecraft. There's no way to do that in the new version, and as far as I can, you know, tell or even guess, I don't think there ever will be an option like this in the new one. So this is our old end, but if we exit and save, we'll be able to go ahead and do the exact same stuff, except this time, do the exact same, like, end kill, except this time it'll be for the first time again, and we can get all the good stuff going. So, yeah, there's actually benefits to respawning the end dragon without resetting your end, and that's that you get more entities, which is good for elytras, it's good for diamonds and diamond stuff, but you might want to do it this way if you want to get yourself more XP, which is what I want today. I really, really crave XP, and I like having a high level on my bar, so we're going to be making that happen. So we go to more options, we go to reset the end. That was only added actually in, I think it was the last update of last year, like the one where they made the Ender Dragon even cooler, or the end even cooler. So yeah, that's a cool thing you might not know. Anyway, with that said, so a big question about the Better Together update is I don't know what I'm doing with it properly yet. I do know I'm sticking to this for the duration of the beta at least, and at some point later I might switch when they force me to, because again, there's going to be updates coming out that I won't get on this version. When there's a big update that I really need, I'll probably switch over then, because honestly, when it comes to this Let's Play world, oh, I forgot we have to, like, place blocks to get over there. Or, let's do it the good old-fashioned way and just fly. I mean, this isn't the old-fashioned way in the slightest, but whatever. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So let's actually try and get these in the sky. So basically, yeah, back to what I was saying. Better Together update, I won't be playing it, because even though, you know, there's a lot of benefits to it, the downsides right now aren't worth it for me. I mean, maybe they are for some people, but they're not worth it personally for me, so I'm just not going to be doing it. Easy stuff, easy explanation, now you will know. So, yeah, at some point, again, though, it might happen, and, yeah, I'd love to talk about that, but, like, this is my Let's Play. As fun as it is to talk about updates and stuff, like, there's not much more I can say on it, and I'd rather stick to just talking about, you know, llamas and cats and whatever else I talk about on these videos. Like, you know, have phones on, even really phones. Think about it, right? Like, my phone generally stopped working as a phone. Like, I think I referenced this a few episodes ago, that, like, mobile phones today, we call them phones, but they're not really phones by any definition of the word, right? Like, they happen to, sorry, I mean, they do happen to call people, but, like, 99% of the time you're using your phone, you're not using it to do phone things. So, like, is it really a phone? Like, if you had, let's say, a bathtub, and you only use the bathtub to, you know, let's say you use it as like a plate for your crisps. So that's potato chips for my American viewers. But if you only filled up your bathtub with crisps or chips, and you were just like, yep, this is my crisp holder. Whenever I need crisps, I go to the bathtub and I get some crisps out. If you were doing that, one, I would have to, declare you clinically insane. And two, I would say that your bathtub isn't really a bathing tub. That's what bath is for, bathing. So it's more of a crisp tub. I would say officially, you can call it a crisp tub. So a phone, by the same merit. Oh, I forget this is like crazy loud, so I'm gonna have to turn down the game. So hopefully that actually adjusted midway through. The dragon is like so annoyingly loud. Because I'm not sure if this is a console issue or a Minecraft issue, but like the Ender Dragon is so horrifically sound balanced that you basically can't hear anything while the dragon's in the world. Like right now you can probably hear in the background of my mic like, oh, that's a very good impression of it right there. But yeah, you can probably hear that because it's just like, it's super loud. So yeah, hopefully that hasn't ruined the video. If it does, then I'll just like, I don't know. I'm not even sure actually. I guess we'll turn down the audio like all the way just to be like, mostly careful on that sort of stuff, because it honestly, like, I turned it down once to like 1% of its original volume and it was still so loud I couldn't hear anything and no one could hear anything but the dragon. So yeah, hopefully that's all fixed now. Hopefully, again, I'm sorry if anything was broken, but let's talk a little bit about bathtubs filled with crisps. That's everyone's favorite subject, I feel like, because we've all thought it at one point, like, wouldn't it be nice if we could fill our bathtub with something? The one I've actually thought of is like, it'd be really cheap and really fun. Oh god, that Enderman wants to kill me. It wouldn't actually be too expensive to actually fill a bathtub with jelly, or like jelly mixture, and then fill it with hot water from the taps, and then make like a giant jelly. Like, it'd be horrendous to clean up, and I'm not going to do it, probably. But a part of me, like, always dreams of that, and at that point, I feel like, is that something that's insane? Like, has everyone else dreamed of that, or is that really just me this time? So yeah, we're going to hop onto this thing, going to attack the dragon from underneath. It's probably going to take another, like, time or two before he actually dies. But it's easy enough to kill the dragon once you've, like, set up your world. Honestly, I'd say the Elytra makes killing the dragon, like, a million times easier. So yeah, crisp tub, tub filled with jelly, boom, there's an idea for you. If you've never thought, if you're in the stage of your life where, like, you don't actually need to do stuff, you can just have ridiculous ideas every day and make them happy. Make them happen, not happy. I mean, you can make the ideas happy, but ideas can't really ever be happy. But yeah, then there's an idea for you. So something I've been thinking about a lot this week, especially with the Better Together Minecraft update, because, essentially, my channel now is more like half about console, half about Pocket Edition all of a sudden. It's pretty strange stuff. I mean, I'm not really sure. Oh man, it's loud again. Oh man, oh god. But basically, yeah, my channel is essentially kind of about Pocket Edition to some extent now, and it made me realize, like, there's got to be like some defense I have about the idea of like, oh no, he flew off again because I took too long. There's got to be like some defense against the idea of like, oh yeah, well I guess the game I play doesn't exist too much anymore. So something I'm going to be doing a lot this week, which people have asked for the longest time, like, Toycat, you should play other games and stuff. And honestly, like, that's not usually my big thing. I've been playing a few games on streams, but I feel like my channel is mostly about Minecraft because that's the game I love probably most, and that's the game most of you probably want to see from me. So I will still be playing Minecraft 90% of the time, but something I wanted to start and something I'd appreciate your support on, that's why I'm asking here in the Let's Play, is because I'd really love to start recording a few mobile games, because there's a lot of like offers from mobile game companies to like, either like help out in the form of like some currency or something like that. There's a lot of like offers like that, or even just like sponsored videos altogether, and I figure that could be a really handy way for like when there's apocalypses on YouTube, or even just like in general, like to make YouTube a more secure thing for me, to do like the occasional mobile game thing. So I'll only be picking mobile games that I genuinely have a lot of fun with, but I will be playing some sponsored videos, especially over the next like month or two, because September's a pretty down month. And what I'm saying here is I'd appreciate some level of like, I try and get on board with it, try and give it a watch, because something, again, like, I feel like the thing about mobile games in general is that most of them are, like, they have, like, issues and stuff, and I feel like together we could, like, I guess we could take the best of it by being like, yeah, let's start a guild, for instance, so let's do this or that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some stuff like that. If you want to help out the channel whenever they do come out, I'd recommend, one, watching them, and two, like, either sharing them or, like, joining the game or whatever, even just to give it a try, because that's the sort of stuff that, like, makes it able to happen in the future. And yeah, I figured I'd mention it right here, just so you're aware of the whole deal. So now you can see I'm level 61. I should be a bit higher, I'm not sure, because you get, I think it's 10,000 XP for killing the dragon, and usually you can get to like level 68 of that. Maybe because I'm only level 14 before. I don't know what the actual reason is, but whatever, it's all fine and good. So yeah, we're level 61. We got ourselves some torches. We got ourselves a bunch of diamonds laying around in the chest, and I guess we should take some of those diamonds. In fact, let's just take a whole stack over, to the Andal room. I'm sorry, my voice is like super hoarse right now. If you're curious, your voice, I'm pretty sure, this only happens to me maybe because I talk so much, but my voice is like always the most hoarse in the morning. Like, again, it loses its correct tone and kind of have to just keep speaking through it. And yeah, the reason this happens, I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the morning and something to do with working. So if you ever hear me talking like this, where my voice is just slowly losing its thing, then the reason for that is usually that it's the morning. I think you also get it if you have like an illness, I'm pretty sure. Like, I always hear people talking like that in movies. Like, you know, like, I'm really ill right now and I can't understand. But I'm, you know, it's never happened to me, so that's not a thing I know for sure. You know, there's a lot of stuff like that, right? Where because movies kind of dictate how we imagine lives that aren't ours, because everyone knows quite a lot about their own life. If you ever ask a mechanic about his life, he'll have something to complain about, I'm sure. I mean, I'm imagining. Like, pick any profession, and someone's going to be like, oh yeah, let me tell you about... So if you speak to a lawyer, they'll be like, oh, let me tell you about those 1099 forms. And, because everyone has their own, like, really specific things about their life. Lawyers know a lot about lawyers' lives. You know, YouTubers know a lot about YouTuber lives. Maybe I should tell you about that sometime. But you know, everyone knows a lot about like their own life. But like when it comes to lives you don't know, like I have no idea how a police officer's day actually goes. I probably get like most of my influence from TV shows or from movies. And because movies get influence from each other rather than from real life, it means there's this interesting thing where if like one lie is made up, it kind of just sticks forever. So for instance, like, again, there's a billion things in movies that like aren't actually true, but like seem like they are. I'm having like problems thinking one on the spot, but there's a lot of stuff where like movies just kind of trick you into thinking something's real, and I think that's kind of fascinating personally. So there you go. That's just a fun little fact before we move on. Let's make 2 pickaxes. We'll make a new axe and a new shovel, and let's enchant them all right now, just because like that way we can use up the top levels. Because when you're repairing something, it's worth doing that at lower levels, because it's cheaper. That sounds confusing, but just trust me on this one. So, yeah, we're going to take our lapis lazuli. We've only got 22, but that's fine. And we're going to go now and enchant a bunch of different stuff, just so we have it lying around for when we need it. So, for instance, this is going to be an unbreaking free shovel. Okay, we got a pretty much perfect shovel. And then we got also a pretty much perfect pickaxe with fortune on. That's also good stuff. Then we got a pretty good... Okay, we got the perfect axe again. And then hopefully, if we want to continue the trend, it's an almost perfect pickaxe. It's got the efficiency, the unbreaking, and now, because I did that now, I'm level 49, and that sucks, but now I've got, like, all the stuff I need for quite some time, and we can throw it in here, and we can be happy, and we can be done at stuff. So, yeah, there's the good stuff you know and want, and isn't that just the best? So now what we can also do, because we've just reset the end, is we can go back into there, and we can get ourselves a bunch of new stuff. So, I think we'll find, like, probably the same pair of, like, leggings, right? Because I think it's the same look each time. And we're going to do that from our end, just to, like, make some stuff happen. So, let's go over there. There's a few ways for me to get to my end portal, actually. Actually, not on the way. This is something that's kind of weird and, like, random. But I want to go through my old end, my old stronghold on the way. Just because, like, I feel like there'd be a little bit of nostalgia to that whole thing. So, yeah, here's a project I haven't shown in the longest time. It's a destruction project, or, like, it's meant to be a metro that just goes from one side of the world to the other. Or a subway, or if you live in New York, I guess. Sometimes they're called subways. But yeah, it's a giant metro that is currently got a slime in the minecart. Isn't that cute? But yeah, so can I kill him? Do I have to kill him to get him out? Okay, I can't actually get the slime out. Like this. Oh, okay, we're down here. So yeah, as you can see, that was a success. That was my metro. But if we follow it all the way along, we'll get to our old end. And I'll go to my old stronghold, sorry. And I want to go there first, because I feel like it fits with the theme better. Like, if there's ever a good opportunity to go there, it's probably right now. This slime is giving me some really... You can stay there, minecart. That's fine. We'll go on foot. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Basically, the way... I forgot what I was saying. So I'll talk about something else entirely. Oh yeah, the mob game things. So I'm going to be playing at least a couple of them over this September. Give them a try. It's going to be a recommendation to you. Because maybe you also want to like try... Because honestly, mobile games, 90% of them are just like, this is trash. Like, they're not good stuff. So like, I'm trying to like select some of the best ones, work with the developers, and then actually get some good stuff going. And it's going to be really good for me because it means that I guess it can help pay for that 2cat stuff. You know, like traveling to all these different countries. Because I still am, by the way. A lot of people are curious about this because it comes up every Q&A Saturday as to like why I go to certain different countries. My goal is still to go to every country, both in Europe and in the European Union. You might think it's the same stuff, but it's actually not. Oh look, I've still got the skeleton spawner farm here. It's actually not the same stuff as it turns out. I know that, and most Europeans know that, but you might not know that. And yeah, my goal is to go to like every country in there, and yeah, apparently it's not so easy just to fly everywhere. So that's a thing. that can like that's the reason everything kind of works together. It's kind of funny because like the first channel pays for the second channel in a weird roundabout way. But that's something that's why I mentioned the whole like sponsorship thing. Because honestly, sponsored content is kind of the future of YouTube in a lot of different areas, right? So that was the stronghold. That's all it was, I guess. It's pretty destroyed because I took most of the blocks, I guess, or at least I destroyed lots of them to get around. But there's a full stronghold here, but it has no end portal. This was generated before end portals did spawn, so you get this really strange experience, right? Where just like everything. I mean, I've tunneled through it to make it even stranger, but it's extra strange because just like this isn't something you're usually able to experience. So there you go. Fun fact: I have a second stronghold in this world. You're only meant to be able to get one stronghold in Minecraft console. But through an extremely rare glitch, which I found out, and then it just happened to apply this to this world, I got a second stronghold outside the edges. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. So, that's not the sponsorship thing. I mention it because a lot of people, like, there's this instinctive reaction from people who aren't, like, subscribed to the channel, or who don't, like, watch it and don't, like, care about its success, to be like, oh, yeah, this paid content's the worst. But, when it comes to a channel like mine, I feel like I hope that like enough reasonable people can see like, oh yeah, well he doesn't do sponsorships even though, okay, as a YouTuber, let's talk about YouTuber life. This does link in together. I know it sounds like I'm just like ADDing all over the place, but the thing about YouTuber lives is that we get maybe 5 business requests a day. Like if I wanted to do all of them, if I wanted to accept app nana and like coins for clicks or whatever, like yeah, the promotions that every other YouTuber's done, you can check them out on their channel. I could do them, but I feel like those are not good things to, you know, sell to my subscribers. Not that I'm selling them, but you know the point, right? Like, they're not good. Oh, man. Okay, we're fine. We got this. They're not good things, like, for the subscribers to be doing. I feel like my goal is for, like, sponsorships to help me help the company and help all of you. And that's why it's, like, a important balancing act. Whereas most YouTubers are just like, wow, $1,000. And you know, that's fine, I guess, because you know, like again, it's the same thing. It's on a different. Like everyone has their own motivations to their own things, but I just mention it because it's the sort of thing where it's like this is something about YouTubers, but most people don't realize. Like the sheer number of business offers. Like I get controller offers maybe once every month or so. I get offers for this and that, and for like a billion different you know, games, and that's why it's all about being semi-selective. Minecraft servers. That's So here's a fun one you might not have known. Minecraft servers, especially on the PC, they used to be incredibly profitable, like absurdly profitable. And although that's gone down a lot recently, a lot of server owners like want to live the dream again. So they're willing to pay like, again, like hundreds if not thousands of dollars to get YouTubers play on their servers. So yeah, again, it's something that I might do if I find a good enough server. But most of the servers I go onto, it ends up being like, you know, this isn't like... This isn't a thing that I'm going to enjoy, and there you go. Should we talk more about YouTuber life? I said I'd do it some other video, but you know, I'm here now, I'm talking about it. So, an interesting thing about YouTubers is, like, even though, let's say you make 14 videos a week, that's how many, well, I guess I make 12 videos a week and 2 live streams, but let's just say 15 videos a week, because it's a nice round number, even though it might only take, like, an average of, like, 2 hours to make a video or something, so that's, like, 30 hours in a week. I find most YouTubers have this this big problem of like not separating, because when you do something that you enjoy, like playing Minecraft or something. Oh look, we got some new boots and some more diamonds to make up the ones we just had to pay for. But yeah, I feel like most YouTubers have this exact same issue where they just end up like, I don't know how to really describe this one, but like you know, they're just like goofing around and spending hours to do something that should have taken hours less. I feel like time management for YouTubers is like a good business idea. Anyone out there that wants to try that? There's a lot of like tiny stuff like this where you're like, you can see this person is a YouTuber from this. And I guess that's something I didn't even realize was like a sign I was picking up at all the times. But it actually is. It's something I find kind of cool. So let's go out there now. Let's just get right over there and let's check out the rest of the chests. Again, I think I should find some more diamonds. Because they're honestly, the chests for the entities, they're like the best tier loot in the game, right? Because, I mean, it's kind of meant to be the best tier loot in the game. And, but yeah, the cool thing about that is it means that you can do it multiple times with the Ender Dragon thing. Again, this is like an option in the game. It's like all legit. It's not like this is some weird cheat or anything like that. This is something they put in the game and they allow you to use as many times as you want. They could limit it if they wanted you to only reset once or twice. It is a thing you can do as many times as you want, and it doesn't count against you in survival. Just so you know, because it seems a bit weird like that. So anyway, on from the subject of YouTube life, because good business idea, time management for YouTubers. Then here's another good, oh, we got Curse of Vanishing, so it did change this time, actually. And we got Mending on an Iron Sword, which is honestly, it might be the worst place to get it. Like, you can't take it off there. It's kind of trapped on there forever. But yeah, basically, another good business idea I was thinking is because I was in the shower this morning. So it's the morning, like I said. That's when my voice just died about 10 minutes ago. I was in the shower this morning, and I realized that, we use showers to clean. That's a thing we do of them. But I'd say, like, almost their primary purpose. Not quite, but almost their primary purpose is as, like, a thinking box, right? Like, you go in the shower, and you can get some good thinking done. If you're ever, like, kind of, like, sad about something, or, like, you don't know what to do, go in the shower, think about it. I assure you, you'll know a bit more by the time you get back. So, yeah, the reason... Oh, there's no chest in here. So I guess we'll go to this one next. Oh, man. Is this the same one, honestly? It's hard to be certain. Oh, man. But yeah, so I feel like that's what they realistically are. They're just thinking boxes that happen to get you clean at the same time. Like, that's just that's a nice little side effect. I'm not going to ever be against that. But it's just kind of... It is really a side effect of the shower thing. So I think that's all of the loot, by the way. Oh, I was going to say, where's the Elytra? But it's on the dragon ship. I honestly forgot it spawned somewhere separate. So, my bad. But yeah, so I was thinking, like, this is, like, a good business idea. Try and make a shower, then, because if you get a really fancy shower, it doesn't get better at, like, helping you think. It just kind of gets, like, more water options or something like that. So, great business idea would be, like, have a shower that, like, oh, the ladders fell off. Have a shower that's, like, dedicated just to the thinking the thinking process. So it could be like, there's going to be like a little screen in there that just has like little pictures of random things. Like, oh, it's a butterfly, and now it's something else, and now it's this or that. There you go, idea number one. Or just, I feel like anything that like appreciates that something is something else. Because everyone just kind of accepts that like, yep, showers are there. Oh, see, diamond leggings, efficiency shovel. I just spent lots of enchantments on this, but that's fine. So we'll throw the mutton, the endstone, and the iron bars. Actually, we'll throw like the purple block in there, and we'll grab this out. Oh, and here's the sword from before. So this says vanishing on it now, so that's not good at all. But that's fine. I'll keep a vanishing sword on me. What could go wrong? I mean, it can't exactly vanish or anything, right? And yeah, let's take this then, shall we? So let's put we have to put more blocks in the chest. Now we can take the Elytra. Boom, put that on there. This is so we can repair our other thing. And then we'll go to the front of the thing. And this is the most important block you take. There's only one of these found per end city. You get a dragon head at the front here. And it's really important to make sure you have an inventory slot free. I have made many sad, regrettable decisions by not realizing this. So you go into your inventory, you pick something you don't care too much about. Like, I like these banners, but not enough. So we'll just go in there. And now we pick up the Ender Dragon head. I think. There we... No! But it's fine. It's on ground. Because I've had many sad moments where the the dragon head went missing. And you don't want that to happen. You don't want to be missing your dragon head. These things are rare, valuable things. I don't... Actually, realistically, why do I need more than one of them? I guess I don't, but I kind of want it anyway. So, yeah, that's it. That's my trip to the end done today. I'm level 50, and I have all the enchanted stuff I could want. And now I can use some extra levels and do the thing that I really wanted to do, but couldn't. So let's fly. Oh, man. Okay, let's try this again then, shall we? I guess I was going to say, like, flying into these things can't be the intended thing. But I guess you're not meant to fly into them. That just happens to be what I'm doing here. So, yeah, let's give this another try. Let's fly into the... Oh, man, I'm just not good at this. Okay, one more try. We've got enough left in this Elytra to do this. So, we'll fly up. We'll fly around. We'll fly down. Oh, no, I'm... This is terrible. So, yeah, what have I been up to this past week? That's something I usually talk about. I went to Bulgaria, went to Germany. I spoke about a little bit in Q&A Saturday, but it was so fun. I think... Bulgaria in particular is always... is a particularly interesting country. It was the first time I went to, like, the Balkan region. And even though I was expecting it to be, like, a little bit run down, there was so much just cool stuff where I was like, this is just cute, isn't it? So there we go. We did it. We're done. We'll go through the end, and we're good here. And Germany, I really love Gamescom. Gamescom is the biggest game convention in Europe, I believe. I should just check, like, is it the world or is it just Europe? But it's giant. The population of Cologne swells by, like, it's almost double every single year, just from all the people that come in for this one. And it's a pretty big city. It's like Germany's fourth biggest city. Actually, like, almost doubles in population, just because of this one big event. So yeah, I went there only on the day for just press people, and the reason for that is because I went there the last few years, and we wait in line for like 2.5 hours to play a game sometimes. It's like, well, I mean, I guess that's like for someone, but it's not for me. And because I don't know, there's a certain point of lining, like maybe let's call it half an hour, where you just want to give up on your life because you've given up like one, like some significant amount of your day just to stand to maybe do something later. And that's too much for me. But there you go, just fun fact about Toy Cat. So we'll put these things in there as well. We'll put the leggings in there as well as this, because in case I need the Curse of Vanishing. And then we take out the Elytra, which is broken. I mean, it's not actually entirely broken, but it's most of the way there. We put our new Elytra on there, and we get a cost 5 one. Oh, wait, let's see what happens if I try with this. Because it might be less. No, it costs the same amount. You just get less combined durability. So that's not what I want. I want this. And since it costs 5 levels, we're all good. And now we're level 45, but I have my amazing Elytra back, and we're all good, we're all happy, and we did a good thing today. So yeah, what's up next on this thing? I'm actually going to be destroying, at some point, probably this week, my wooden mansion. It's so close to gone. I mean, I can't show you, but it's so close. But it's not just there. And then next week, I'll probably get back to other destruction projects around here. Maybe I'll build something for the first time in a while. Because it's been a while since I did something. So I'm thinking the museum, maybe. That'd be a good place to build. I've got lots of ideas for things I want to do here, and I'll be doing these over the next few weeks. But for now, I know these are turbulent times for Minecraft console, but thank you to everyone who does watch these videos. Like this if you liked it. It helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like this sort of thing. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Something you might not have seen if you didn't watch the live streams is I actually got the map room achievement. So I have like this complete map area. Isn't that good? I think that's good. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you next week, I guess. So bye.